What is up, you guys? We are back for another episode of the Rap Podcast. Let's get right into it. This week, we are going to talk about TV shows. I like them, you love them, and we're going to talk about them.
A lot.
Yeah.
Wow. That was amazing.
Bravo.
So to get things started, Jared, since you went last and Hayden didn't let you talk at all about your favorite movie, why don't you start with a TV show that you like?
Let's see.
Pressure.
There's a bunch. There's a bunch of them. I love a lot of TV shows.
Don't you dare pick Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Hell,
The Flash.
bro, it was good for a little bit, but dude, freaking Ghost Rider season, amazing, perfect.
Who was I?
But
But is it in the MCU?
No.
it is?
Well, I thought they're gonna reboot Ghost Rider, weren't they?
Apparently Hulu was thinking about it, but I don't know.
I thought that got canceled.
Yeah, that got canceled, but I mean that just means they're gonna reboot it some
Oh.
other way.
On Disney Plus in 5 years.
Oh God.
Oh,
If people even
man.
have Disney Plus in 5 years.
I don't have it now.
But you will for Mandalorian Season 8.
Oh no, I'm gonna get it from Mulan.
Oh God.
I can't wait to pay $30 on top of my $7 a month subscription service fee.
Oh great.
Watch
and then
that stupid
when you
fucking
cancel your
movie.
subscription,
You
you're not
lose
gonna have
the
the movie
movie.
anymore. Yeah. So dumb.
That's such a scam.
Pay $30 for a movie that's gonna be on Disney Plus in like 2 months.
Yeah,
But I want to watch it now.
Yeah. I mean, I
Guys,
want to watch it. I think it looks interesting, but I don't want to spend $30 for it.
we're falling into the trap again. We're not letting Jared talk. He didn't even get to say what show he liked.
Welcome to the podcast.
The Rat Podcast.
Ugh.
Branding. All right. So, Jared, as you were saying,
Wow, I'm liking House right now,
okay,
and just all the remarks he makes, like towards the patients. It's so funny.
yeah, we could probably go deeper into the themes about drug addiction, and
let's
you know,
not.
Make it a whole
capitalism,
episode of the
capitalism and medicine, when is it okay to break the rules to save someone's life? But no,
Never.
let's just
All the
stick with the
You let 'em
racist
die.
jokes.
All the time.
But then you'd be breaking the rules.
If it saves their life, who cares?
But Dr. House doesn't play by the rules. He also plays
Oh.
electric guitar.
Oh,
doctor.
no.
He's a cool doctor.
Oh,
He rides a motorcycle sometimes.
he doesn't care by the rules.
Dude, he
Yeah.
cannot be the coolest doctor I've seen in any media is Adrian Brody's character from Splice. That dude, he has like military markings on his lab coat. It is
Ah.
so fucking cheesy, but it is so good. Something about it is just hilarious.
I got in a really long argument with one of my friends about how much I hate cop shows because they're all the same.
Yeah, they're all the same.
They're so annoying, and there are so many cop shows, like shows that shouldn't even be cop shows.
Well,
like
they're just
Lucifer.
easy to make.
Yeah, they're so easy to make.
And
Like, it's
people
so annoying.
watch the heck out of them.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Yeah.
I think maybe because like you can, it's just like
They're
entertainment
mild-
that turn your brain off too.
Yeah.
Mildly amusing.
Yeah, because like I just hate it so much because they're all the same. You got a cop in Brooklyn. He doesn't play by the rules.
Oh, I thought you were
Okay.
talking about like cops. I didn't know you were.
No,
talking
no,
about...
no,
Cop.
no.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, I got what you mean.
actual cop shows
Oh,
are the same, and there's so many of them. Like that Hannibal show, I'm sure is really good, but it's another cop show. Like, why is it a cop show? I just can't stand cop shows. They're so annoying. Like Blue Bloods. You got Donnie Wahlberg. He's a cop that doesn't play by the rules. He's in a Boston family, and they're also cops. Tune in Tuesday nights.
Bro, what about the Rookie with Nathan
gotta
Fillion?
park the car in the
Yeah.
yard
Gotta pack the
I
car. I
got-
got the keys in the drawer.
and eat some donkeys.
This is getting stupider.
That's a great Donnie Wahlberg impression, I must say.
Yeah.
I mean, in all fairness, though, he can't get very many roles.
Yeah, I mean, this TV show is pretty much the only thing he has.
Say hi
I
to
didn't
him.
know
Don't
he
take
was
it away from
working
me, Ethan.
currently, so good for him.
Well, he has the restaurant to fall back on.
Is that show still on? Wahlburgers?
Wahlburgers?
I don't know. We should ask Matthew. He's our expert in
Yeah,
white
he
trash
watches.
television.
He watches so many of those shows. Why? They're
He
like,
thinks he's just always like, yeah, I watch it. It was fantastic.
well, what's the? It's fantastic. Well, what's so funny about Matthew is that he'll watch a show, like the most random show. Like you can name any generic show from your childhood. He'll watch it and he'll recite every single line from that episode. It's like, what? How does he do that?
What
for
a great
clarifying.
transition from my favorite TV show.
Oh, Game of Thrones.
Oh, no. It has nothing to do with it, actually.
Oh, okay.
There's no peanuts in it.
Oh, there might be peanuts in it at some point. I don't remember the lore.
There
I
better
watched
be.
it. I watched it a few years ago. It's The West Wing. Now, I'm
Oh,
not someone that likes dramas. This is like the only drama that I was able to sit through and actually enjoy. Premise of it is like you follow the life of a president and like his chief of staff and all of his stuff, and it's just very, I don't know, like when I was doing like American government, my teacher would just put on this show because it's like, yeah, it's pretty accurate. So we just watched this show, and it was pretty good. And then I saw it on Netflix one day, so I just watched it. And it's just a very good, wholesome show, and it kind of helped me better understand American government. And it gave me a 4 on the AP exams. So,
oh wow.
Nice.
yeah. It's very like a show. It's like, now this is what the American government would be like if we had sane people in the office.
And Rob Lowe.
And Rob Lowe is writing his speeches.
Oh, nice, perfect. I don't know. It's just it seems it would be really boring.
That's what I thought too, but it's
Yeah.
pretty interesting. I mean, once you get to like season 2 or 3, I mean, it's a show that went on for like 8 seasons. It starts getting a little bit more unrealistic.
Dang.
Then you get like people getting kidnapped and like you get like nuclear crises and stuff like that. So it gets wild.
Wow.
It's like when you get to like season 2 or 3 of House, where you get shot like 3 different episodes.
What the? What the heck?
Like
Is
a
that
guy,
real?
yeah, one episode in House, a guy just walks into his office and shoots him.
What?
I'm not even kidding.
Oh, yes. I got that episode. He's like, whose house? He's like, oh, I am, and he just pulls out a gun and shoots him.
What the heck?
And to be fair, once you get to like the final seasons, that doesn't even seem that like crazy.
Oh, gosh.
If you guys are just looking for something to watch, this is on Netflix. It's just a good, wholesome show. It's not the best thing I've ever watched, but it's a drama. It aired from 1999 to 2006, so it's a little dated, but it's not too old that it kind of it's like, well, just go on the internet, you idiot. So, best of both worlds. And this show won a ton of Emmys, so you know it's good.
Oh yeah. What happened in 2001 that would give a political show so many awards?
I can't think of anything,
Yeah, I don't know.
but it is a good show.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. I mean, it has an 8.8 on IMDb, and IMDb never lies. Now listen, I trust the user score. Okay, after seeing the reviews for Last of Us 2, I know they're accurate.
Hey, Dunky
Yep.
liked it, so you know it has to be good.
And he also hated the first game, so I can't really trust his opinion on this game series.
Yeah.
Well, Ethan, let's hear what your show is.
All right, you guys probably already know, but my favorite show, not just a show I like, but my favorite show of all time is Breaking Bad. It's an
Mm,
amazing show. It's on
basic.
Netflix. Yeah, very basic, okay? But listen, when I first started watching it, it came out when I was still in high school.
That doesn't make you cool.
Ah. So I wasn't really big into TV shows at the time. I mostly just watched movies. But then
Okay.
this was the first show that I had to watch. Like I couldn't get enough of it. I watched the first episode. I watched the first season like in a week, and then it was just amazing. Like I caught up to Netflix in like a few weeks because it was just amazing. It was the best
Ethan,
thing I've ever
are
seen.
you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure you don't want to be more basic? You sure you don't want to pick The Office or something? A pretty basic pick you got there. Just saying.
Listen, Listen, it's a show I like. Okay, you want honesty on this podcast? I'll give you honesty. Okay.
I want content, damn it, not honesty.
Listen, if you want content, we can talk about Game of Thrones. Okay.
No, I don't want that much content. Too much
But
content.
listen,
TMC.
Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad is so good. The acting is amazing. They got Bryan Cranston and Aaron Paul. Probably the best chemistry you will ever see from two
I
actors.
get it. Chemistry. Get it?
Chemistry.
Yeah, see, Jared got it.
Yeah, you get it because
That was
it's
creative.
a meth show.
Well, hey, Ethan, what do you think of Aaron Paul's
Need for Speed movie.
No, I was not gonna say that. That was an interesting movie.
Did you watch it?
Yeah, it's like the most generic piece of shit. Oh, it was. Oh,
Yeah, let me tell you the problem with Aaron Paul. See, I think the guy's a really good actor, but the only problem with him being a good actor is that he's only good at playing one character, and that's a drug dealer. Because everything else he's in, he basically just plays Jesse Pinkman.
what are you talking about? Have you even seen Need for Speed?
He's a
You're
race
telling-
car driver in that
Oh
movie.
wow!
Yeah, he doesn't even deal meth, or he doesn't even deal drugs in that. Okay.
Oh
So,
wow! So I
like
guess
the same
yeah, I
guy
got
every
snubbed
time
for an
I
Oscar.
ask.
Wow.
Yeah.
The most recent show I liked is definitely Watchmen. Okay.
Yeah, it was a good show. It's a
Whoa,
really good show.
whoa! One show at a time, buddy.
Listen, you
And
gotta
they-
keep bringing up all these shows that I like.
They
Okay.
straight up massacre that cow. My God.
Oh God, yeah. They got a Gatling gun on that cow. Jeez, I never knew
Yeah.
a cow carcass could
I
hold that
don't-
many bullets.
Yeah,
My God.
I don't think it can. By the way,
Yeah.
I'm calling bullshit.
Yeah, that was incredible.
2-3 bullets max.
Yo, how about 2000?
God.
I could see it actually now that you say it like that.
Well, keep in mind she's directly behind the cow.
Oh,
Yeah.
whoa.
She's using the cow as cover.
She's like
and then
literally touching the cow.
this cow is like bulletproof. I don't get it.
Is it a super cow?
No, it was just
Oh, could
just
be
a cow.
future.
What? How do you know though? Could be a super.
Well,
Yeah,
it got
if
killed
you
by
ask it-
bullets. So, it's
Well,
not
it's
very
just
super.
it's a super cow, not a super duper cow.
Oh God!
Yeah.
Wow.
It
Just
has a
stronger than the
response.
average cow.
Sorry for not clarifying. My God.
Yeah, dude, it's not Otis, man.
Yeah.
Back at the barnyard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to that show? I mean,
Yeah.
What do you
Cancer.
mean? It went. Yeah, it went for 3 seasons, maybe 4.
well, no one talks about it. It's like a really forgotten show.
That's
Yeah,
because
so-
most of them are really bad, but it's kind of so bad it's funny.
Yeah, that's how I
kind of
remember it.
how it is.
I
Yeah.
remember watching that show and be like, wow, this is insane. Why? Like, this
Yeah,
is
it
like
wasn't
a
even
show.
funny like as a
Or
kid.
they like drank toxic waste and they all got superpowers.
Yeah, you had like that one fat cow.
Oh
Or no,
yeah.
fat pig in it.
Well, I
Can't
liked,
remember.
yeah, I like Dr. Pig segments where they just break the fourth wall. They just be like, "Now, what you're watching right here, you should not replicate." But it was just a spoof of that. So then the doctor drank toxic waste to prove that it wouldn't give you superpowers. But then he turned into the Hulk. And then the voiceover guy was like, "All right, but seriously, don't drink toxic waste." And then he drank it, and then he started shrinking.
Oh my God, what the heck?
It was so meta.
So what came first on that show? Was it because there was a movie? Did the movie
The
come
movie
first or
came
the show?
first, and then the show was a spin-off.
Oh,
Oh
but it-
really?
but it was a
Yeah.
spin-off with all the same characters though.
All the same characters, except they changed the voice actor for the one female cow and completely changed her character. She went from like being like a calm country girl to like a hillbilly, like kung fu chick.
What the?
She's became like a
What?
Sandy basically.
The voice of Otis the cow is Chris Hardwick. What the heck?
Ho?
You don't know who Chris Hardwick is?
The
No.
name sounds familiar. I need to
He's always
pull it
the
up.
host of like all the comic book or the Comic Con stuff. He was the host of Talking Dead, the Walking Dead like talk show.
Oh.
Chris Hardwick.
Yeah, Chris Hardwick, bro.
It does say he's. YouTube calls him Wikipedia calls him a stand-up comedian.
He got me too hard.
Oh
What
yeah,
happened to him?
that's also
they-
mentioned here.
I heard about that.
Yeah.
Abuse allegations. We take these matters very seriously, and given the information available to us after a very careful review, including interviews with numerous individuals. We believe returning Chris to work is the appropriate step.
What? Wait, what?
Oh,
Wait,
What happened?
what?
that's not what I expected this
Yeah.
to go.
What on earth?
Wait, what?
Wait, he was innocent?
No, no, it's his girlfriend just didn't talk to AMC.
Oh,
I didn't expect it to go that way.
yeah. What the heck?
He's
Jeez.
back?
You guys know Wayne Brady?
He won
Right.
season 2 of The Masked Singer.
Yeah. Why is he famous? Wayne Brady.
He
You-
had the Wayne Brady show.
He was in How I Met Your Mother for a little bit.
Yeah, I know. He
He's
was
just a
Barney's gay
famous
brother.
that guy.
Yeah, but like I feel like everyone knows Wayne Brady. Like everyone's like, yeah, I know who Wayne Brady is. But like
My
I'm
mom
like,
keeps every time I mention his name, my mom talks about how insanely talented he is.
yeah, I mean he's a talented guy, but I'm like, I can't really name a lot of people who actively watch Whose Line Is It Anyway. So it's
I don't
like,
know who Wayne Brady is.
it's like, why is this guy so famous? Like everyone knows him except for Reese.
He was on a television game show called He was a host for nearly 30 years of Let's Make a Deal. I wonder if that was like a Deal or No Deal type show, but it was just before our time.
Maybe, but like he's still popular. Like people still know him. And I'm
Well,
sure
yeah,
that
but
How I Met
people
Your Mother
still
stuff
know
helped.
who Howie Mandel is.
Oh yeah, but I mean, like I feel like everyone and their mother at least watched one episode of Deal or No Deal at some point in
Right.
their life.
I do know who this guy is.
He's a very famous that guy.
Yeah,
He's
that's
from
basically the
Columbus,
best description you
Georgia.
can have of him. He's that guy.
Yeah, I think he's just one of those guys who's a good host.
Yeah, because I mean, like Howie Mandel had Deal or No Deal. He also has like America's Got Talent. He's been around in some pretty popular stuff. But like, what has Wayne Brady done? I mean, I don't think that Whose Line Is It Anyway was as big as Deal or No Deal.
Whose Line Is It Anyway was like his third show.
But that
But
was like, that's what I know him from for sure.
Well, yeah, but he's just before us. Yeah, he was
Dude,
on.
this guy was in a David Dobrik vlog.
What?
Oh, he's.
That's where I know him from.
Well, did you know? Apparently, according to Wikipedia, in 2010 he went on WWE Raw.
What? For
I
what?
don't know. I
didn't know
don't
that.
know. I don't know why. He
Was he actually wrestling, or was it just like a guest?
could have been a host. He could have been in an angle. I don't know.
How did we get to Raw?
Wayne Brady was in Raw.
Really?
One episode apparently in 2010.
Okay.
All right, Reese, take us home. What's a show you
Well,
like?
I was gonna pick Gravity Falls, but I did Where the Wild Things Are last week, so I don't want to be that guy who picks both of those. So I'm picking Community.
Oh, good choice. A show that we've all seen that we can talk about.
Yeah, I really love it, dude. Aside from season 4, I think every single season is fantastic, including the 6th season.
It's a very underrated show that just now is getting like its comeuppance because it's on Netflix.
Yeah, I never understood why it never got like super popular. Because I mean, like it genuinely is a funny show, especially for
Yeah.
like people our age. Like it's like
Bro, Pierce's
good.
humor is great. I love
he's
it.
so funny.
I think what it is it's just the networks it was on didn't like the show, so they never gave it primetime slots.
Well, what was it on? It was on TBS, right?
I don't
NBC.
know. It was on like 3 networks.
It was on NBC.
Yeah, because it came out during the time of like The Office and stuff.
Yeah.
I get Parks and Rec, so I can understand it would get overshadowed because it would come out late at night.
Yeah.
Or then Yahoo picked it up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's going on with Yahoo streaming service? Is it still existing?
It looks like it got absorbed by Hulu.
Oh really? That probably
Yeah,
explains why it was on Hulu.
It was discontinued in 2016,
Oh, I wonder why.
They lost Community.
and it ceased operations completely on June 30th, 2019.
Wow, that wasn't that long ago.
But like this Yahoo Screen Wikipedia article's got like maybe 4 paragraphs. One
Oh,
of them's just on Community.
That's pretty much the only thing they had.
Yeah, I mean, like, I think Community is a really good show. I don't think it's the type of show that can carry a whole streaming service.
Yeah, probably not. I mean, for me it could, but because I really like it. But I don't know if I would pay monthly
We
just
did
to
a
see Community.
good job, guys. We picked all shows that are on streaming services right now.
Oh, perfect. Hopefully they can sponsor us.
Although I will say the best episode of Community is not on Netflix right now, but
Yeah. So do you think they're gonna bring that back?
yeah,
I think they will, but maybe not on Netflix. And if it is on Netflix, it's going to be a while.
I
it'll
think
be
it's
a
a good
while.
case to buy your physical media, because like I don't know if
Honestly,
this is like
yeah.
the beginning of like censorship of shows, because you know I mean like
Ah.
if you have like like decades from now probably you have like the complete collection of Community on Blu-ray, and then maybe it'd be worth something because it has that one episode that's not on Netflix.
Yeah, but you could just download it and then just put it on the line.
On the line.
Yeah,
Yeah, on the
I mean,
interwebs.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
it'd be good, of course. But
Is
it's
there
like,
even a Blu-ray release of Community?
yeah, you can buy it on Amazon. Reese, how do you like the ending of Community though?
I really like it.
Do you think there's going to be a movie?
Mm,
If it's going to happen, it would be right now. But I don't
Yeah.
know if it would be that good because
I don't. Yeah, I mean, because I think you're right. I thought there would. I used to think there would have been because Netflix was like they acquired it and it was doing pretty well on Netflix. But I think honestly they probably lost a lot of traction because
Yeah.
them getting that episode removed. So probably not honestly at this point.
I feel like them buying, Community or the rights to it to put it on Netflix would have been the perfect time to announce the movie was in production. But I mean, it might be.
I don't think they
Because it's Dan
expected it to
Harmon.
blow up like
Yeah,
that.
I
Because they
definitely
didn't.
wouldn't.
Because they didn't like advertise that it went. I just looked on Netflix one day and I was like,
Yeah.
they've got
It was
Community
just
now,
there.
and it
But
was
then
like
like it like blew up.
It was
Yeah,
it
fun.
blew up because people were like, "Oh shoot, I love Community."
Yeah, it's
But
funny.
they didn't like advertise it at all. So I wonder if they just got it cheap and they didn't think anything about it.
Yeah, I think Community is a good example of a show that it's really good, but went under the radar because of poor marketing for it. Because like
Yeah.
the show came out at really bad times. It came out like at 11 o'clock at night, and then no one was really watching that kind of show at that hour. And then when it moved to Yahoo streaming service, no one had that, and
Yeah.
it just
Wait.
sucks because the show is so good.
Yahoo
But,
had a
like-
streaming service?
Yeah.
Where have you been? We were talking about it.
We're talking about it.
A good 5 minutes. I get it from
Paddington.
Blockbuster, and it was just this British bear in a raincoat.
Yeah.
and
it's
eating
just a-
marmalade sandwiches, and Brittany's like, "I'm sorry, ma'am." He was very polite. He had a British accent.
It's like the opposite of Winnie the Pooh, right?
It's more like Curious George if he could talk and was in Great Britain.
That
but-
sounds almost nothing like Curious George.
What are you talking about? It's just
Wait a
an
second.
animal in a city.
Paddington's a monkey.
Well, he's a bear, but he's the size of a monkey. He's a baby bear,
Last time I checked, bears aren't primates.
but
They
he's
got
got
thumbs.
hands.
Does he have thumbs?
Yeah.
Whoa, look at his hands. Those are. Whoa,
What?
whoa.
What's wrong with his hands?
Ethan, have you seen this man's hand?
These are marmalade spreading hands. Though he does take it off. He's either wearing the shirt or completely nude.
Yeah.
Has Owen been nude the most out of anyone on that show?
Probably.
Yeah.
I remember watching that show as a kid, and then I was like super into it. And my dad and I, our favorite characters it was Owen, and so at the end we were like rooting for him like crazy because we wanted him to win so bad. Spoiler alert. But
I liked
it was
one
crazy.
of my favorite characters. Like I think his name was Sheldon,
Oh, was that the
what-
super
what-
skinny guy?
the nerd guy who's the
Well,
simp for
Yeah,
Lashana.
the simp. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
He's
he was
so
hilarious.
fun. He's
Yeah.
so funny.
Yeah,
Wait, what season was that?
season
He's
one.
in season 1, but he was one of those guys who got eliminated early on the first season. So like in the second and third season, he's got a longer arc. Because basically what they did in season 2 and 3, it's like, oh, these characters were eliminated earlier in season 1. We'll just have the people who made it further in season 1 get eliminated earlier. so we don't have to make new characters.
Wait, who's Sheldon?
Oh, his name's Harold.
Oh yeah, dude, Harold. Yeah.
Soup. So he would, if they made that show today, he would be like, I have no problem being a simp for Lashana.
Yeah, honestly.
All right, I'm ending the podcast. Anyone want to say any last words?
Bazinga. Wow, what a great episode. To finish things up, take it away, boys.
Shawty's like a melody in my head that I can't keep out. Got me singing like na 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 every day. It's like my iPod stuck on replay, a. Shawty's like a melody in my head that I can't keep out. Got me singing like na 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 every day. It's like my iPod stuck on replay. Hey, over and over if I'm tipsy or sober. I got little mama on remind like the deck in my rover. On my mod, shoddy fine, meditate her like yoga. So down on the line, make me want a cold soda. Hey, baby, be my radio. Hear you everywhere I go. Music in my head, know your melody in every note. Girl, you are incredible. Make yourself available. Na 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 na. That tune's so exceptional. Sexy like a piano. Give you my hands if you're ready. We can make plans, God body stand if you let me. Girl, I'm a fan chasing my boss like catch me. I ain't a fight, she gonna arrest me.